So we've just come out of the Free State High Court here in Bloemfontein, where the case against Dr. Nandi Phamagudumana and others has just been postponed to the 24th of July. We saw at the beginning of proceedings Kagisho Mururi asking the court to have the case postponed as he has not received any financial instruction. The judge did ask other legal representatives if they would concede to that, and of course all of them said they would agree to that. We also saw Thabo Bester, in court, standing up, essentially asking the court to get the charges against his co-accused dropped. We also saw him making an impassioned plea to the court, saying that if these people that he's co-accused with are not, the charges are not dropped against them, then the South African public should essentially sign a petition where a death sentence should be imposed on him. But I want to bring into this conversation legal analyst Thabo Molete, just to help us unpack what transpired today in court. Mr. Molete, Thabo Bester standing up twice to address the court. What do you make of that?
Let us remember that Thabo Bester is the accused in this matter, and he has no authority to either dictate that the charges against his co-accused must be dropped. That determination has to be done by the presiding officer or by the judge. So he does not have a leg to stand on. He does not have that authority. However, if he's of the view that his co-accused played a minimal role, or they did not have anything to do with the case, he must say so during trial. So for now, he's got no bearing, or his statement does not have any bearing to the case. Let's wait for the trial, and then during the trial, he must himself exonerate these guys to say they did not assist me, they did not have anything to do with my case.
What do you make of the proceedings today, the delays? Other people are saying, for example, Bereng's family are saying that the family is really having a hard time in terms of the delays in this matter.
Look, I think we should appreciate that a matter of this magnitude would have, hiccups here and there, and some of these hiccups are regrettably, inevitable. And we have a situation now where two of the accused still has to sort out issues relating to the legal representation, and this is quite important to ensure that the wheels of justice should be back on track and move faster. It's still pre-trial stages, and the case is still going to run for quite a long period, and we just have to be patient with the process and trust the process, and understand that this might be a complex matter. It involves a lot of legal representatives. So in my view, there's nothing unusual with regards to what transpired today in court.
And lastly, let me just ask you about Dr. Nandi Phamagudumana. Obviously, she had complained about being assaulted or not being handled very well in the Biza Makate prison there. What are the conditions at the moment?
The conditions are not improving. They are not improving. I would be misleading if I say, or even misrepresenting her situation if I paint a picture different from what I'm saying now. She incessantly raised issues with the authorities on ill treatment, and much is done to address her concerns, and it's really a situation where as much as accused number 7 Thabo Bester raised an issue regarding his own challenges in the facility. I think the Dr. Phamagudumana also experienced almost similar challenges. For one to be assaulted in the facility, when the facility is the custodian of safety of the inmates, and nothing is done. We don't know what happened with the matter. The very same mentally challenged inmate who assaulted her continued to occupy the cell. What does that say about her own safety and security? That leaves much to be desired. So she still has, a conglomeration of serious concerns with regards to the treatment meted out to her in that facility.
Thank you so much. Machini Mutlong there just talking to us about some of the conditions that Dr. Nandi Phamagudumana still faces there. Of course, talking to us also about the process in terms of the Supreme Court of Appeal, the fact that they actually struggled to get all the parties that are involved in that matter to get the documents and to have this matter finalized. You remember that Dr. Magudumana did approach the court to say that her arrest in Tanzania was unlawful and she wanted the charges against her to be dropped.